This is Sam from Unidale, and you're tuning in to another edition of the Sam I Analyze Show. Folks, this one is coming straight from page 6, so it would seem, as we've got Anthony Edwards walking back a statement. We've got a guy in Miles Bridges. Canada said, nah. And I was right. I was right about Draymond. Let's talk about it. Let's analyze. So, folks, we start off with Anthony Edwards, 22 years young. He's going to be, I think both he, Ja Morant, if Zion gets his act together, maybe him, I think these guys are in line to carry the NBA. The Tyrese Halliburtons of the world, the LaMelo Balls when he's LaMelo Ball when he's healthy. But Anthony Edwards had his dirty laundry all over social media, all over it. I have to be very careful here, because I don't want the algorithm to get me. But he was having a exchange with a young lady, and the 22-year-old Anthony Edwards having a conversation and an exchange, and allegedly this exchange included a positive baby test. And he was going back and forth, so I guess he got this young lady was or is with child, and allegedly it's his, and they went back and forth. And he came out with a statement, and he says, he gets the quote of the day: "I made comments in the heat of the moment that are not me, and that are not aligned with what I believe and who I want to be as a man." And I mean, he continues, and Anthony Edwards, here's the thing, right? What is, you know what? I gotta go there. Anthony Edwards, wagwan brethren. Seriously, this is not the first time that the 22-year-old has had to walk back his statements, lost his cool, did some things. And the thing is, he's got to learn. He's got to learn. These young guys as a whole, he's got to learn to be smarter, use his words properly, and just in general, and just, and act like you were not just in high school at 22 years young. Act like you did take health class, and know, you got to be smarter, Anthony Edwards. You can't air your dirty laundry out on social media either. Come on. And you just have to be smart all around. That's all I'm going to say with that. Anthony Edwards had his laundry out there. I guess this is what this generation does. They do it for the gram and for for TikTok and everything else, YouTube. Everything is for the world. Got to be better than that. And speaking about that, Miles Bridges, he wanted to go. He just wants to restart his NBA career. And the Charlotte Hornets played the Raptors. And Canada said, "You're not welcomed here." So he had to sit out. Hopefully he can get, his act together where Canada would say, "All right, you can come play here." And this is stuff, by the way, that the NBA has to take into consideration with supposedly they have aspirations to possibly have a team in Mexico. Possibly, LeBron wants one in Vegas. Seattle's been missing an NBA team. But again, this is all hearsay. But Miles Bridges, he couldn't play with his team because he too is a knucklehead, like Anthony Edwards. They were knuckleheads at certain points, right? Because you got to give everybody the opportunity to, redeem themselves. And Draymond Day Green. I heard that name one time when he was being interviewed with his family. That's what they call him. Draymond Green. I told you guys, the inner Sam Stradamus in me. I told you, I had a feeling he was going to look. The NBA was going to be looking to come down with the gavel and give him about 15 games, and that's what it looks like, because it's come out today that he's in counseling, which is good. Got to figure it out, Draymond. Do you want to get in the octagon, or do you want to play basketball? You got to figure it out. 3 weeks from now will be January 9th. And that's about 11 games on top of what he's missed already. I want to say, so it's about 15 games. Knucklehead, the top of the class is Draymond Green right now with the knuckleheads. But, again, Edwards and Miles Bridges, I guess they're the triplets. They're all three knuckleheads together. But we give them the opportunity to get their act together and show and prove that they're respectful and that they're going to be better human beings going forward. But, it is 11 games, and Draymond Green could be back 8 days after we all yell, Happy New Year. Now, as we close with our By the Way segment, Jaden Daniels of LSU, he got his Heisman, and he said, I'm done with this college thing, man. He's skipping the Tigers Bowl against Wisconsin, and he says, I've got bigger things on my mind. I'm going to the NFL. We'll see. We'll see if he gets drafted, and we'll see where he gets drafted if he does. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Folks, I'm on all social media platforms. Facebook at Sam I Analyze. Instagram at Sam I Analyze. The app, formerly known as Le Twitter, at Sam I Analyze. Please like, subscribe, share, and you see that notification bell to the right. Please click on that. That will let you know the next time I drop another video. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, a tout à l'heure.